Hi there, I'm Josie. I'm a food and eating coach and I have an online learning academy where I teach a mind, body, food approach to health and well-being. So rather than simply focusing on food and nutrition, I help people to develop mindset and lifestyle skills that focus on both physical and emotional well-being. In this short series of 3 films, I'm going to tell you about some common mindset challenges that can sometimes come up and get in the way of achieving your health and well-being goals. They're known as cognitive distortions and are often described as faulty ways of thinking or irrational thoughts that we unknowingly reinforce over time. Quite a few of us experience this kind of thinking, so I thought it would be useful to explain the ones that come up a lot when we're trying to improve our health or manage our weight. Now, there are some occasions when you might want to second guess what your brain is telling you. It's not that your brain is deliberately lying to you, it's just that it may have developed some faulty or non-helpful connections over time. Our brains are programmed to make connections between our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions. And sometimes we can get this wrong. These patterns are often subtle. Often they're such a common feature of our day-to-day thoughts that it can be quite difficult to recognise them. Now, you might be thinking, there's no way I'm holding on to irrational thoughts. But if you're human, you will likely have fallen for a few of these numerous cognitive distortions at one time or another. And if you're trying to change some lifestyle habits, hopefully this will help you out. This first video in the series is all about all or nothing thinking. So this type of thinking refers to extremes. You're either a success or you're a failure. Your performance is totally good or it's really bad. This way of thinking translates into life a bit like this, yeah? So you put on £1 this week and your whole week is a write-off. Or you didn't get out for a run, so you don't have dinner that night. Do these kind of things sound familiar? The truth is, this type of thinking gets in the way of many attempts that you might make to improve your health and well-being. If you've got a tendency to think about things this way, it's likely that one indiscretion is going to derail all your efforts, which doesn't support you getting healthy and happy in the long term. Think about when you sat an exam. Were you ever 0% or 100%? Hardly ever, right? You're always in any range of figures in between, and that's all okay. When we try and be the best at everything, we set ourselves up to fail and we don't get to enjoy doing it. So the key to overcoming this is to realise that there is always in-betweens. Here's a few tips. Try and think of things in ands rather than ors. So for example, if you're used to saying I had a great day or I had a terrible day, try and change it to I had some good things happen today and I had some challenges. Same thing goes if I'm in a good mood or I'm in a bad mood to, do you know what? I feel good some of the time and I feel annoyed some of the time. So it's all about modifying your thinking from being very black and white to having more colour in it. This softening of your thinking can really help you. So things like, okay, so you didn't get out on a run today, but you managed to organise the workload that you had. And also try and celebrate your successes. At the end of each day, take 2 minutes to mentally note down the things that went well that day. It might just be you went to work or you went for a walk. It is never all bad. Learning to see things are not all bad and that you don't have to be amazing at something to do it means that you can be anywhere in between and still get to enjoy it and gain benefit from it. So working on this type of thinking will really help you to expand your perspective and to encourage your personal growth. It's also going to help you a lot when you're trying to make lifestyle changes because it allows you to make steady progress towards your goals. My online course, the Healthy Mind, Healthy Body program, is an 8-week course and coaching community that shows you step by step how to transform your mindset, escape yo-yo dieting and start on the path towards better physical and emotional health. There's more information in the link below.